Hello and welcome back to Monkey Gardening, where things are going crazy in seedling corners. I thought we'd start up here for this episode. So my sweet peas are putting on lots of growth, and the sunflowers are going mental. They've already got their secondary leaves, and they're drooping all over the place. So I need to pop these up. Annoyingly, there's a cold snap coming in a couple of days where there might actually be a frost. So I think I'm going to pop these up into little pots and keep them on this windowsill until the end of the week when the frosts have passed. And I'm also going to sort out my polytunnels and fleece outside. But yeah, these guys need potting up immediately. So let's get on and do that. Oh, and the other thing that's happened since we were last up here, my sage has germinated. So that's nice. I can't remember what was in here. I think this is the, this is the one I've not labelled. Which is Snapdragon. I must label that. That's not germinated yet. Okay, let's pot up these sunflowers. So I'm potting these up, and I just checked the date that they were sown. It was only 9 days ago, and they've already got substantial roots on, and they're secondary true leaves. I'm just planting them in these little pots, just because these will fit on the windowsill. But really, they want to be in a bigger pot. So this is just a stopgap really until the end of the week. And hopefully this cold snap we have this week will be the final one, and there won't be any more danger of frost, fingers crossed. So yeah, I'll get this potted up as a temporary measure, get them back on the windowsill. But yeah, I'm amazed how much growth they put on in 9 days. That's pretty amazing. Right, they're all potted up, looking a lot healthier. I'm just giving them a little drink of water before they go back in seedling corner. And that has freed up these little pots, little seedling pots. So I'm going to sow some nasturtiums. Grown for the last couple of years. They're really nice flowers. They seem to be really easy to grow, so fingers crossed they should all germinate. The nasturtium seeds are quite strange looking. They're like little dried up brains. I'm just sowing 2 into each of these because these pots are quite large. Yeah, cute. Okay, so have a look at the state of this. Snow. It was bitterly cold last night, and it's snowed a little bit this morning. Now it's this afternoon, and it's giving it snow again. I think my garlic might be okay, but I don't think my onions are going to particularly like this. Everything else is in seedling corner. Hopefully this cold snap will pass very quickly. But yeah, snow on the 30th of March. Hello and welcome back to Monkey Gardening, where nothing has happened for nearly 2 weeks because the weather has been absolutely atrocious. This is the first time I've been out here. It's been incredibly cold, it's been very wet, it's been windy, it's been dreadful. The seedlings in Seedling Corner are absolutely desperate to come out here. The outlook is still pretty cold, but not as bad as it has been. So I'm going to bring the seedlings out. They need watering anyway. And we're going to harden them off underneath the cosh. So I'm just clearing up out here. This has been knocked over, I think, by squirrels or little high winds maybe. And something's been going on with the onions. Somebody has been digging around in here. Now I thought the squirrels couldn't get past this netting, but I think they can, unless it's birds. But I don't think birds would make these holes. I'm not sure. I can see that quite a few of the onions have been pulled out of the ground. So I think the onions might be a bit of a loss. I mean, the day after I put them in, the rain and cold started, and it just hasn't stopped for 2 weeks. I doubt any growth is going on there. The garlic, however, seems to be faring a little bit better. So if you remember that a lot of them were already sprouted when I planted them, they seem to be doing okay. There's quite a lot of weeds in here which I need to get rid of. What else? I've not been able to get on with painting the fences, so I've still got another 5 of these to do. However, it was taking me forever to do them with a brush, so I've just bought myself a new toy, which I'll get now. Yeah, so my mate Nathan, right Nathan, if you're watching, he saw the hassles having painting the fences in the last episode and recommended I bought one of these. There's a pump action fence sprayer, and apparently it takes like a fifth of the time, if probably not even that, to paint a fence. So I should get on and do that probably today. I need to have another look and see what the weather forecast is. So yeah, we're playing catch up. Probably need to sow a load more sweet peas as well. The ones on the windowsill in seedling corner don't look very happy. They need to be out here in the ground really. But hopefully that's the worst of the cold weather over and we can actually get on. So yeah, I'll show you what's going on with the seedlings next. Okay, so here we are in seedling corner where everything's gone crazy. These are my sweet peas, which were looking quite healthy, but I think they need a drink now. So that's the first thing we'll do when we take them outside. That's my sage. This is a mystery because I broke my rule and didn't label what they were. My sunflowers are doing well, although again they need to be outside. They're getting a bit twisted and bent. More sweet peas over here. Quite a few didn't germinate, so I'm definitely going to sow some more. It's not too late to sow some more sweet peas. So I'm going to take all this lot outside, give them a drink, and get them under the cloche. The other thing that's happened is that some of my chilies have germinated, so I need to pop these up. These ones have done well. These ones, I think there's only one or two that have germinated. So that's another job for today. But for now, let's take the rest of these seedlings down. I worked out what those mystery seedlings were. They were snapdragons, which I think I've sown way too thickly. I'll have to thin them out. Okay, so all my seedlings have a little drink. The only thing that's left up in seedling corner is nasturtiums. Some of them have germinated, others haven't, but we'll give them a bit longer. The other thing I noticed in my herb garden, that my chive's got little flowers on, which is quite cute. That didn't happen last year, so the plant must be happy. Next job. What is the next job? Well, I'll let them have a drink. The sunflowers need potting up again. I need to give this cloche a clean, because I don't think it's very efficient at the moment. It's covered in muck. So yeah, maybe that's the next job. Okay, so it's been another week of absolutely appalling weather. It's finally stopped raining and it's warmed up a little bit, and the forecast for Easter weekend is dry and reasonably warm. So first thing I'm going to do is my chilli seeds have germinated, so I'm going to pop these up into little pots. My nasturtiums can live there for another day or two, and then I'll go outside and join the rest of the seedlings. So let's pop these up. Okay, so here are my little chilli seedlings. Here are my pots, which are filled with soil, and I've already soaked the soil, because I don't want to water them after I put the seedlings in. So what I'm going to do is gently dip a hole with a pencil, put the seedling in and close up the soil. And then they can go back on the windowsill and seedling corner for a couple of days, and then eventually come out into the cloche. Or actually they might even stay on seedling corner for forever, depending on what the weather's like. Anyway, we'll get on and do that. Okay, so they're all potted up, and I'm going to put them back on the windowsill and seedling corner. The other lot, I'm going to double check, but I don't think the other lot have germinated. And these have been here for nearly a month. And these are the lemon drop variety that have germinated. So yeah, let's go and find them a new home. Okay, so I'm just checking on the other variety, and apart from one little seedling, they haven't germinated, and they've been up here nearly a month. So I'm going to pop this little guy up and just remind myself of what variety this is. This was nope, I can't read. I'll have to check the packets. Okay, let's pop this little guy up. Okay, so there's our little lone survivor potted up. He's a little bit twisted, but hopefully he'll sort themselves out. So yeah, that's my chilies. And here are my sunflower seedlings, which Harry's been looking after for me. They've just been living inside. It's been so cold outside. But I'll pop these up tomorrow, and then they can start to live outside. The other thing that happened, I had a one or 2 day window where I was able to start painting the fences using this new gadget, this pump action thing, and my god, did I get into a mess. Basically, although you're supposed to be able to use this Ron-Seal stuff direct and use it as a spray on, it must have been sat on the shelf for too long because it was really thick. It was like jelly. So when I tried to put it in, it just kind of spurted everywhere, all over me, all over the grass, all over the pavement, all over the side of the house. it was quite comical. I should have recorded it really. And then I was trying to use this to pour the stuff into the pump action thing, and stuff went everywhere from that. Eventually though, I thinned it down with some water. It's water based anyway. I thinned it down with some water, and then it worked a lot better, and it was really cool. Actually, you can do a fence panel in a matter of minutes rather than brushing. So probably this weekend I'll finish off the other panels. But yeah, top tip, if you're doing it, make sure the stuff's thin enough to work, otherwise the nozzle just gets blocked and it just goes everywhere. But yeah, it was quite comical. I was still finding paint on myself after having a couple of showers. Right, I think I'll probably end the video here, so I've got something to upload, and then I'll record hopefully some more interesting stuff this weekend. Hopefully we'll get back on track, because everything's been delayed for weeks and weeks. The weather's just been dreadful. Oh, one other thing, some of the onions that haven't been disturbed are actually sprouting now, so that's quite exciting. There's a lot of weeds in here, so I'm going to give this a clear up this weekend. And the garlic is really racing away, so I'm quite pleased with that. And Seb's little plants down here still doing well. They're putting on some growth. Hello Seb, if you're watching. So yeah, let's call it a day for today.